primary school is actually a brainchild of Swami himself, who wanted every country in the world to start one value-based school which would provide free education. The Sai Council took up this challenge, and we went around, collected money from all our Sai devotees, as this is our project, but the money collected wasn't enough for us to build a school and run it. Fortunately for us, the Pure Life Society and Orphanage had this building of 7 classrooms, and in return, we said we will educate their children for free. So we are actually taking care. The core of the children in this school are for the Pure Life orphan children who are really backward in their studies, but they are good students, only emotionally scarred. And we began last year, 2002, with standards 1, 2 and 3. And this year we have standard 4. And in the next 2 years we'll have a fully fledged primary school. The difference between us and the other primary schools in the country is that we have a more value-based emphasis in our curricular and co-curricular programs.
Well, the attraction of the Sekolah Rendah Satya Sai is actually the human value element. But however, many parents or all parents actually expect us to be in line with the curriculum and the standards of exams. We must never forget that our children will also be competing with the UPSR exams in the national curriculum. So fortunately, we are very exam focused, and we do great deal of the classroom work is covering the syllabus and keeping to the standards of the other schools or trying even to be better. But we realize that it is a Sekolah Rendah Satya Sai, and therefore we do inculcate a lot of value elements in the daily curriculum of the child. Now, right early morning, the children are all expected to sit very quietly, and we start the day with quiet meditation and prayer. Now, many parents have been quite fascinated by this, that the moment they enter the school, there is perfect silence. And because all the children have gone up for their meditation session and their prayer. So that is just before school begins. Then the normal curriculum goes on, the teaching, the exam focus and so forth. Then when interval time comes along again, the meals are all completely vegetarian. And as we inculcate this habit of a vegetarian diet, we also talk to them about non-violence, ahimsa and so forth. And meals are always begun with a prayer and things like that. And we also have a strict eye on them in the playing field about sharing, cooperation and so forth. And then school ends, and again the playing field is an open field for trying out how children behave with each other. We are now actually 6 months or 8 months into operation, and we do find it an uphill task, because in the playing field you can see a lot of aggression, bullying tendencies and so forth. And we keep a close eye and watchful eye on it, and we do a lot of counseling of the kids. Now then, of course, we also have our Saturdays. Now Saturdays, unlike other government schools, where they only have alternate Saturdays of extracurricular, we have every Saturday. Now some of the parents have expressed a little bit of concern that it's practically a 6-day week. But the teachers and I feel that while during the normal 5-day week they have too much of stress on studies, we like the 6th day to be one of fun and joy. And also the 6th day invites a lot of our young Sai youth. And now I would like to pay gratitude or express my thanks to a lot of the Klang Valley Sai youth who come in on the Saturdays and give them that extra joy and pleasure. It's really wonderful to see them playing badminton and netball and hockey, and the kids love it. They will miss any other day but never a Saturday. So on the Saturdays, we also take it an opportunity to essentially have the Satya Sai EHV classes, where we incorporate meditation, prayer, devotional singing or value-added singing, storytelling, craft work, activities and so forth.
wish that the school, when it was known as Dharma Institute, that it will be taken over by the Sai Council, because of the fact that I know very well that the children can receive not only merely education for materialistic gains, but also something more, that is, where they can live a life which will be useful to themselves. I can see the difference between them and the other children out here, and I can see how they respond, and I can see that they are confident, and I can see also that they are respectful, and they remember their little words like sorry, excuse me, thank you, please. These are things that are very necessary, especially growing children. And I also understand that the science